Please welcome to the stage Mark Hannah of the Institute for Global Affairs and Yuh-Jye Lee of the Taiwanese National Security Council.
Welcome, everybody. Excited to have you here with me. I'm more excited to have Dr. Yuh-Jye Lee from the National Security Council of Taiwan. We'll be talking about artificial intelligence today. And we are absolutely honored and delighted to have him. I know it's late in the day, so take your seats. Get on the edge of your seats. This is an incredibly important conversation. Dr. Lee is the senior advisor to Taiwan's National Security Council, and as you all know, Taiwan sits at a very critical crossroads for AI development. It is a heavyweight here, not just as the producer of more than 90% of the world's most advanced semiconductors that power AI systems, but as a democratic innovation hub, navigating one of the world's most complex geopolitical environments. And the fact that Dr. Lee is here representing not just Taiwan, but the National Security Council is a testament to the fact that AI is inseparable from national security considerations, from supply chain vulnerabilities and technological dependencies to data sovereignty and strategic partnerships. The decisions that Dr. Lee's government make about AI will shape not just its economic future, but the security, its security and sovereignty. He brings a rare perspective of someone who must balance innovation opportunities with security imperatives, which is exactly what we need to understand here at Concordia. I'm delighted to the organizers for having us, and Dr. Lee, welcome. Yeah. So, how does Taiwan's unique geopolitical position shape its strategy for developing AI technologies, particularly in the context of a great power competition?
Yeah, and thank you so much for your nice introduction. Yes, artificial intelligence right now has become a national strategic technologies. And if you look at the entire AI ecosystem, from the hardware to software, even from the front, it should be the energy. And there are a lot of, from the AI chip, Taiwan have a very strong semiconductor industry. Like TSMC is the world leading company right now. And we can produce most of the GPU in Taiwan. And not only that, there are lots of AI server, AI PC, and edge AI. A lot of things is produced in Taiwan. So in the AI era, I think Taiwan play a very important role. And Taiwan not only in the hardware manufacture, but we also try to build up our own AI model. Just like a generative AI large language model. And we also train our young talent to be an AI expert. And we also looking for the vertical application. That's in different area, different domain. I think AI already empower Taiwan's futures.
Right, and there's been a lot of panels about AI and accountable AI, democratic AI, and the question I have is sort of the opportunities you see for expanding Taiwan-U.S. cooperation on AI, whether that's through secure supply chain networks or talent development, investment, and what policy frameworks do you think are needed to support this cooperation?
Okay, I think Taiwan and United States have a very strong partnership in AI. And since 3 years ago, actually, Taiwan government invite the large company like NVIDIA, AMD, come to Taiwan to do the investment. And the Taiwan government also have some support for these two companies. And we also, in this project, we encourage NVIDIA and AMD, they should set a research lab in Taiwan, also should recruit some AI experts outside of Taiwan. So right now, Taiwan, we have the employment gold card, try to attract the AI expert from all over the world. And also, this company have certain internship. So the university student or master student can have the job opportunity to join the company. So we can co-develop the new AI technologies. So I think that's a very important step. We embrace all of the international talent, go to Taiwan and co-develop the next generation AI technologies.
Right, and Taiwan is a unique case because it sits at sort of a crossroads, right? It's very politically close to the United States. It's very geographically close to the People's Republic of China. How important do you think it is and how should Taiwan approach this technological crossroads? Should Taiwan use most of its, the most capable AI models regardless of which country they originate from? Should they be focused on working only with Western models that might have, more adherence toward democratic norms? What's your thinking on this?
Thank you for your question. And since 2022, November 30, OpenAI released ChatGPT. I have a lot of conversation with ChatGPT. It's more than the conversation with my wife. It's totally changed my life. Oh. And I feel like...
I hope your wife's not watching right now.
Yes, he's in sleep right now.
Right, yeah. Taiwan, of course.
Yeah, and when I have a dialogue with ChatGPT, it often answers me in simple Chinese.
That's the PRC Chinese.
Yeah, PRC, not Taiwan Chinese.
Right.
Okay. Because I have a computer science background, I know that's a data bias. Because OpenAI is an American company, but they collect data from the internet. And China is so big, Taiwan is relatively small. So most of data is from China.
Right. All the websites that they're scraping are mostly China.
We call that a data bias.
Right.
So I realized Taiwan, we should have our own large language model because it's very soon there are many large language models trained from the PRC. So if Taiwanese people use the PRC model, then the China will know what you are thinking about. Not only that, they will teach you how to do it. So I consider this as national security issues.
And even if they're using Western AI models like ChatGPT, OpenAI?
Yeah, that's a little bit biased.
Right.
But I really think we need to train our own large language model, use our own data. So in 2023, and Taiwan NSTC, National Science Technology Council, actually has an initiative project called TIDE, Trustworthy AI Dialogue Engine. And we actually use the foundation model from Meta, Llama 2 and Llama 3.
From Meta, the Facebook club, yes.
Okay. From Meta, Facebook. Yeah. And we do the fine-tune, use our own data, and also do so-called reinforcement learning with human feedback, try to make the model align to Taiwan's wrong, because the large language model actually embed your knowledge system, your culture, your value. So that's very important to have our own model.
With your own values, with your own content embedded into
exactly,
it. That makes a lot of sense. I want to talk about I have a question about leverage here because, with controlling more than 90% of the world's most advanced semiconductor production, chips that power AI globally, servers, both China and the United States desperately need to maintain access to Taiwan's chips production and semiconductors. How should Taiwan leverage this position, right? Should it use semiconductor access as a kind of bargaining chip in some of these AI partnerships, or does this potentially risk weaponizing this in a way that could backfire within geostrategic competition?
Well, it's very clear right now. TSMC already make the commitment to invest $165 billion to the United States. That means Taiwan and US will be work together for the new AI era. And in China, we have many manufacturers in China, but for the more advanced technology, we have some technology control. We will keep the more advanced technology in Taiwan and share with the United States. So that's the current position. And Taiwan already choose stand on the democracy side.
Right. And it sounds like you are choosing also Western companies with whom you are doing business in these kinds of content relationships. It's also true that you were telling me in the green room before that there are Western companies, defense companies, that are heavily invested in AI, like Anduril and others, Shield AI. Can you talk a little bit about what Taiwan is doing with these kinds of companies?
Yeah, I think Taiwan is always under the threat. And the national defense is a big issue right now. And as I just mentioned, Taiwan is relatively small and China is so big. So we only play the asymmetric strategy, right? So I believe that AI can help us in the defense industry. That's why we try to collaborate with the United States, startup company like Anduril Shared AI. And I think that's really opened a new direction for Taiwan's young talent. Most of Taiwan young talent go to TSMC, go to the semiconductor industry. But if you think about AI, introduce AI into the defense industry, that's create a big area. They can use their knowledge, use technology to serve our own country. I think that's very fantastic.
Yeah, I was in Taipei back in May, and I have to say there was this sort of heady enthusiasm for this moment of technological innovation that's happening in Taiwan. Of course, there's also this lower level anxiety about the geopolitical tensions. Can you talk about how closer AI collaboration between Taiwan and the United States can help strengthen global supply chains and contribute to regional security?
Okay, if you look back in Trump 1.0, and there's an initiative called the Clean Network. Yeah, clean fiber, clean carrier, clean app, and so on. And I do believe at that time, President Trump, he's thinking about the security issues. I always believe trust is the most important thing. And after the Clean Network, there are a lot of manufacturers originally from Taiwan and moved back to Taiwan because the US will not allow the server, right now it's AI server, made in China. They have to make in Taiwan because there is a lot of chance to have the backdoor, malicious backdoor in the AI server. So Taiwan is a trustable partner. So the US side only allow the AI server made in Taiwan, not made in China. So that's a big difference, create the trustworthy partnership between Taiwan and US. So I do believe in the near future, we still see a lot of opportunity between the US and Taiwan.
Yes, and it's not just US-China that's the site of this major competition, although that's part of it, but there are other countries involved too. How does this inform your thinking about trade deals and technological cooperation with other countries in the, in the region, countries that are technologically advanced?
I think TSMC is a good example. Right now, TSMC has manufacturing in Japan, also in Germany, and we just try to close to the market, close to the customer. But all of this should be built on the trust base. So TSMC is a global company right now. They have their own business strategy, but it's also aligned to Taiwan's developer.
Right. Now, it's sort of strange a little bit that we are meeting here at the UN General Assembly along the sidelines of this body because, as I don't have to tell you, but Taiwan is not a recognized state, or is not a member state of the UN General Assembly. to what extent does international recognition matter to you as you develop and try to secure these industries for the region and for the world?
Yeah, I think that's a very good point. Taiwan is very important to the world. In the COVID period, we always say Taiwan can help. But I would like to say in the AI era, Taiwan can help more. And I really hope the UN can recognize Taiwan's contribution to the world. I think that's very important, not only to Taiwan, also to the democracy world.
Well, I want to thank you very much for your insights. I hope the audience will join me in thanking Dr. Lee and the National Security Council of Taiwan for making him available to us today. And thank you all for wonderful, for your attention and for your time.
Thank you so much. 15 minutes really short.
The time flies.
Thank you.